But let's go on to Thursday's Guardian, because Truss doesn't trust Dominic Raab's plan, Leo. See what I did?
Right. So Liz Truss has pulled plans to enact a new Bill of Rights in one of her first acts as Prime Minister, telling the Cabinet her government would reassess ways to deliver its agenda. So the outgoing Justice Secretary, Dominic Raab, had this Bill of Rights that was going to basically, the Rwanda debacle where they wanted to deport asylum seekers, or not asylum seekers, just people who cross the Channel illegally to Rwanda for processing there, and thereby remove the sort of appeal of the UK, because you just end up in Rwanda if you come across in a little inflatable dinghy. So that was struck down by the European Court of Human Rights, and so this would remove that court's primacy over UK law, which kind of makes sense. It would also strengthen free speech and give us back some of the sovereignty that Brexit was supposed to be all about. But yeah, she scrapped it.
Can we leave it? Can we leave the European Convention of Human Rights? It's international law.
This is the court, this is not the convention.
I thought you meant this story. Could we just leave it, lads?
No. I think it's well worth discussing. So we can step back and we can write our own human rights laws.
We'll do anything we like.
Well, because we're God Save the Queen, Leo.
Well, no, but we totally can, because, we can just say this is what we're going to do, and then we do it.
Yeah, well, it would help, particularly with some of these policies. There's a piece in here about abortion law as well, which I'm sure is due to you guys right up.
Well, I was going to mention that. I mean, apparently Stella Creasy wanted this amendment that changed abortion from just not illegal to an actual right, more in sort of line with what the US tried to do with Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously against that. What do you guys think to that aspect?
Well, I think abortion, I don't really mind if it's a right or if it's just illegal. I think people need to have access to safe abortions within limits. I mean, this is the thing, and I think most people, whatever side of the debate they're on, they'll come down on the line that, people do need to have access to abortions in a lot of situations, but it can't be past a certain point, because once a baby's developed, past sort of 15 weeks, there's no way it's a pleasant. And if you need an abortion, you're going to know by 15 weeks.
We've already got one of the most liberal laws on abortion in all of Europe, except the Netherlands. When you're up there, when you're there with Holland, you know that you're pretty liberal already.
Basically, everyone's got to have an abortion in Holland, haven't they? By the time they're 21.